Hi there, do you know that Japan has many fun facts you might not know about? What is Japan famous for? What are things unique to Japan? If you're planning a trip to Japan, here are a few cultural faux pas you should be aware of. In Japan, interesting facts and unique cultural facets are around every corner. Get ready to explore. Japan is one of the most fun and exciting countries that I have ever visited. If you have never visited Japan before, you will be overwhelmed by the friendliness of the people, the bright lights of Tokyo, and the uniformity of the country. I love Japan, but there are some essential and interesting facts about Japan that I wish I knew before I went, because as I was traveling this beautiful country, I had many questions. Here are the most interesting facts about Japan. Number 1. Vending machine ratio. To every person, there are approximately 23 vending machines. You can buy anything in a vending machine, including cars, lettuce, underwear, hot ramen, and even an egg. You will find them everywhere, I swear. Vending machines are one of the many interesting facts about Japanese culture that is extremely useful at the same time. You never have to talk to another person again. Bliss for an introvert like me. The vending mock. Number 2. Fake food. Outside of most restaurants, you will find fake replicas of the food that the restaurant serves. You may also find ones that move. Yes, animated food, only in Japan. There is a street which is unofficially known as Kitchen Street, but the formal name is Kappabashi Street. It's located between Asakusa and Ueno. This is where restaurants purchase their kitchenware and fake food. This was my favorite place in Tokyo. Maybe that's strange, but it was so cool. It's a street lined with shops selling beautiful Japanese kitchenware, from hand-painted bowls to every kitchen gadget you could think of. It's a kitchen lover's dream. This one of the many weird and bizarre facts about Japan. But it makes Japan unique. Number 3. Japan has the third highest life expectancy. Japanese have the highest life expectancy in the world due to their diet and lifestyle. They are very healthy people and exercise regularly. On average, men will live until they're 81 years old and women 87 years old. This is causing a crisis in Japan because there's a lack of childbirth also. Now there are more seniors than children, and this is causing a problem for the Japanese economy. Apparently, Japan sells more adult diapers than children's. How fascinating and problematic at the same time. And such a weird and fun fact about Japan to know if you're ever on a trivia show. Number 4. Gambling is illegal. One of the most interesting facts about Japan is that gambling is illegal there. No one ever believes you won't find gambling stations anywhere in Japan. But somehow there's a game that doesn't come under the gambling umbrella. Pachinko is a popular game for the Japanese and disguised so it's not officially gambling. You purchase tiny metal balls which are then slotted into the machine. Balls that win are then exchanged for prizes or tokens which can then be exchanged for money. What I found fascinating is the noise of these parlors. I have been to Las Vegas, and although you're constantly hearing the noise of the machines, it is nothing that distracting. Number 5. There are over 6,800 islands. This Japan fact totally took me by surprise, as many people just think of Japan as one island, but actually, there's 68 of them. Honshu is one of the 4 main islands and where Tokyo is located. The other 3 main islands are called Hokkaido, Shikoku, and Kyushu. Another cool fact about Japan is that the 2 oldest people in the world, 116 and 117 years old, live on the island of Okinawa, a beautiful island that mirrors paradise. Number 6. Slurping your noodles is not rude. Gone are the days where you must stay quiet and slurp your noodles. If you're in Japan, then it's not considered rude to make as much noise while eating your noodles. To me, this is one of the strange things about Japan, but it is considered polite to make slurping noise and means that you're enjoying the food and you appreciate it. Whether you like the sound or not, knowing this fact about Japan's culture will make your stay much less awkward. Number 7. Don't wear your shoes inside. Before entering a house, you will be asked to take off your shoes. You will be given a pair of slippers usually. It's considered rude to wear your shoes inside. This Japanese custom was mainly a thing because back in the days the Japanese used to eat off the floor and obviously didn't want dirty shoes ruining where they were about to eat. Make sure you don't forget these etiquette facts about Japan, they are important. Number 8. The toilets sing for you. This is probably the weirdest fact about Japan, the toilets. They do just about anything, even sing. You can also press a button and the seat will warm up, so your bottom doesn't get cold. I mostly found this function a bit strange and not very nice at all, but I love sharing this information with friends going to visit. For me, it's one of the funny things about Japan. Number 9. They eat KFC for Christmas dinner. Apparently, over 3.6 million people in Japan celebrate their Christmas with a KFC dinner. Random facts about Japan like this are so weird and interesting to me. So how did this come about in the first place? Well, it was just a good marketing campaign when the first store opened in 1970. KFC started a party barrel based on an American Christmas dinner, but with chicken of course instead of turkey. Somehow it caught on and the rest is history. Christmas is not considered a big event as less than 2% of Japan is Christian. If Christmas dinner is your favorite meal, remember to add this to your list of Japan fun facts before you head there for the holidays. Number 10. Tokyo is the most densely populated city. Want to know one of the crazy things about Japan? Around 38 million of Japan's population live just in Tokyo. Japan has a population of 127 million, so that's a lot of people in a relatively small space. As an introvert, I found this Japan fact a little alarming, but I still loved my time there. You can see how busy Tokyo is during rush hour easily by trying to hop on a train within the city or walking the busiest crossing in the world, Shibuya. Number 11. One of the safest countries in the world. One of the more unique things about Japan is that its crime rate is so low. In fact, it's basically non-existent. The Japanese are very honest people, reliable and law-abiding. Japanese law is strict, so people tend to not go off the rails and on the wrong side of the law. This is one of the facts about Japan that always surprises people because of Japan's love of horror and murder mysteries. But in reality, it's one of the safest countries in the world. Number 12. They have a high suicide rate. Unfortunately, one of the most horrible facts about Japan is that it has one of the highest suicide rates in the world. In 2018, Japan youth suicides hit a record high in 30 years. This is by far the most unfortunate fact about Japan. The Suicide Forest is the second most popular place to commit suicide after San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. The forest is located at the base of Mount Fuji and is said to where most people enter and never come back. Number 13. Eating raw meat is common. This fact about Japan might not surprise fans of sushi, but you will notice on your trip to Japan that eating various types of meat raw is totally the norm. Raw fish is commonly found in sushi. Homemade sushi tastes best, and you're lucky if you can find a guest house with a welcoming host to serve you local food. However, one of the delicacies in Japan is raw horse meat. It's called bashari and is thinly sliced and eaten raw, which is definitely one of the more shocking facts about Japan for some. We hope you enjoyed our list of the 13 unusual things that only exists in Japan. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel.